So, hey guys, and so today we're going to talk about a story time. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this most interesting story that it's going to be wacky, um, and I'm going to have to talk about it. So, it's funny in a sense for me because it's like one of those weird ass dreams that I never really think I ever experienced before. But I dreamt that I was a time traveler, and I time traveled with my mom and my sister. And we traveled back in the year 2008 or 2007 or 2009, around the decline of Blockbuster. And we time traveled with a van, which is technically a time traveling machine. Uh, and basically, it's disguised as like a 2000s van or whatever. And so we basically went into the store of a Blockbuster, and basically we saw that parts of it, like some of it was empty, and some of it was not. So basically, what happened is in that dream, I probably was going to that Blockbuster just to buy something from there, maybe some artifacts or whatever from a Blockbuster. Crazy story, isn't it? But then then I did then some stuff happened in the dream, and it got kind of interesting. Is I dream the thing is with this dream, it was interesting because of how I'm able to time travel and able to just simply do some wacky, stupid stuff on in there. So there was a lot of driving, obviously, too. Like first it was my mom driving the van, time traveling machine van, and then it just and basically in the and so the things I did in the dream do not make sense. None of this stuff happened in real life. Nope. It's all just it's not real. It's just a fictional dream that I had. Basically it's a real dream, but it's not real. And what I did in that dream was that I ended up, sleeping with a female employee in the Blockbuster from the Blockbuster, and next thing you know, I walk out of the room from basically I knocked up the female employee, and then basically then I left the Blockbuster shirtless, and then I had to get it, and then I had to put my shirt on, and then it just the next thing you know, I we had to go into the van, and instead of my mother driving, it would be Georgia driving. Yeah, that's right. I dreamt about my sister. It's freaking ridiculous. And basically, we then had pizza, and then we went back into the present with this stupid, wacky time machine van that we built. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. None of this dream doesn't make sense. It's the most interesting dream that I ever talked about. I honestly, it's the being a time traveler is just that's interesting. I mean, what if I was an actual time traveler? I mean, that could have been a freaking thing. Imagine if I was. Imagine if I did that. Like holy shit. And then next, the future changes because I end up being. Not just kidding. That wouldn't happen. Uh, but honestly, that just me like dreaming about what I did. Holy crap! Like that didn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. Wackiest dream I ever had, basically, with time travel and pizza. And getting laid in the dream, which doesn't make sense. Um, all in all, I'm gonna say this, and that's it for the story time. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll talk about another one.